Taurus. Taurus, your thumbnail today, we have every moment of your life, including this one, is a fresh start. So some of you may have needed to hear that. You know, every day we have a moment to restart, regroup, and just kind of recalibrate. All right, let's see what your reading is all about for the current energies, Taurus, for this next 7 to 10 days. Grateful, thankful to each and every one of you being a part of my channel. Let me get it in the chat here that we are reading for Taurus. Oh. All right, welcome in, you guys. Don't forget to hit that like button, like, comment, share, subscribe. All that good stuff really makes a difference to my channel, and I'd love to see my channel continue to grow. So we're using the Light Seers Tarot this week for you, Taurus. So let's see what the current energies look like for you for the next 7 to 10 days. I need to do 5 shuffles. That was 2, 3, I don't know, 5. Maybe you're in the brink of some big change, something. Let's see. One more shuffle, Taurus, and we're going to start your reading. Grateful, thankful for the messages for all my Taurus. Hit that like button, like, comment, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. All right, Taurus, first card out for you is that of the Judgment card coming in reversed. At some point, I think we have to realize that, we can no longer hang on to things that we are trying to hang on to, and maybe it's time for some change. Because here this Two of Wands says, I've always wanted to go do this. I've always wanted to go do something else. And, something that you have been hanging on to. And we have this Judgment card. We're ending a cycle. We're coming to a close. And maybe we're starting to see that maybe it is time to move on from a situation, which goes very, very much in line with, your thumbnail today, where, every moment is a fresh start. But let's see what else we have. Yeah, there is a point where I feel like you've just got to let go of something. Here, 9 of Wands is above you. And it's reversed. When I see that card come in reversed like that, it kind of tells me we've got to let go. I mean, we've tried. We've tried really hard to make a situation turn around for us. We've tried. We've hung on. Here we have this hanged man in your recent past. The hanged man says, oh my gosh, I've given so much. I've sacrificed all of this. I've done so much. How can I just throw in the towel and let it go? But the Judgment card says, yes, I think you've done everything you can. And now with this 9 of Wands, it came in upside down, that, yeah, it's time to just cut our losses. Maybe it really is time to go. Maybe it really is time to make this change. Maybe it is finally time to make that big move that I didn't want to move, that I didn't want to make. And a lot of times, you're a fixed sign, Taurus. For you to make big changes and big moves, it doesn't come naturally. It's going to take something to really push that through to you. But listen, at the bottom of the reading here, we've got you with this 9 of Cups. I think you're ready. All right, I think you're ready. I think you're ready to make a change. I think you're ready to make a new move. I think you're ready to do what it is that you've been wanting to do, that you've been talking about, that you haven't done. You're ready. All right, here. These two people are like jumping for joy at the decision that they made. All right, Taurus. And here, again, this 2 of Pentacles, the 2 of Wands. You're ready to make this decision. You're ready to make this break. You're ready to make this shift, this next change that you need to make. And it could be something, as simple as, you not wanting to, just sit around anymore, and you want to get up and start exercising. It could be anything as simple as that. But whatever it is, you are ready. Truly ready. The next card we have is the 5 of Cups. You've been in a place, a heavy place, a dark place. Maybe, you've had really deep thoughts, trying to figure things out. But this whole spread is saying you are ready. Here the Ace of Swords is your final outcome. It is reversed, all right? You've had this thought, this idea, this thing that you've been wanting to do for such a long time. Here, listen, you have settled. You are on the inside of this window pane and looking outside at what you really want to do. Page of Wands says, I want to get out there. I want to get out there. I want to throw up my baton. I want to have a good time. I want to enjoy myself. I want to let loose. You are ready for this change, Taurus, whether you believe it or not. Because it's stirring inside of you. And it's one of these things, you know, you've been putting it off. Ace of Swords coming in reverse. You've been putting it off, Taurus. All right, but this Ace of Swords coming in reversed, you know, it's saying, you know, why are you continuing to delay this? Especially if you haven't been happy. Change is what we need for growth. Change, as scary as it is what we need in order for us to grow. I mean, change is constant. It's constant. Here at the bottom of the deck, we've got the Tower card coming in reversed. I mean, you've been avoiding and not wanting to do something because it's such a big shift and such a big change. But I really feel like you are truly ready. I mean, honestly, everything here says you are ready to make this shift, this change, whatever it is that you've been thinking about. Because this idea, it's come in more than once, right? I mean, you've been thinking about it and thinking about it. You keep putting it off. Two of Pentacles says, maybe we could really make it happen. Maybe I can make some changes. Maybe I can save some money. Two of Wands says, I really want to do this. And the Nine of Cups says, this is my wish. So whatever your wish is, Taurus, this week, do it. All right? You know, you have the opportunity for a fresh start right now. You can make the changes. I mean, it's just really amazing how we're in this place of springtime now, and you have this opportunity to make a big change in your life. Don't let fear keep you from that. All right, Taurus, because I really feel like this is such a positive reading. Yes, you have to cut your losses. Yes, something that you tried to hang on to isn't going to work. You know, we have to accept the things we cannot change, right? And change the things we can. And that's where you are. You are truly in that energy of that serenity prayer. So I give you the strength and courage, you know, to make this shift, this change, this new beginning that you really want, this thing that you have been avoiding for fear of how big of a change it'll be for you and for people around you. You know, at the end of the day, it's about you having that wish that you want come true and really embracing this new beginning, this fresh new start in a direction that you really want to go in. Now's the time. Don't hold back, all right? Because I really feel like you are ready. All right, Taurus, so that's what I've got for you for this week. Please take what works, leave what doesn't. We all know who we are in the story, right? Hit that like button. I appreciate each and every one of you. And if you appreciate what I do here, you know, help me out that way. It's just a simple act. All right, welcome in, you guys. Jadis, nice to have you. Tamara, Reader, the Manju, nice to have you. Malik, nice to have you guys in. So listen, that was the reading for Taurus. I am going to pop off. I've got a busy day in front of me. I don't know if you've known, but I mentioned in the past, I have a friend in the hospital. He's getting out today. I got to go help him. So I am going to pop off, go help a friend, and I'll come back. Maybe I'll come back later today or tomorrow for sure. All right. Until then, be well. Have a beautiful day. See you later. Hit that like button. Bye now.